Whoa! Almost slipped on that one. Oh, I gotta get a new chair that doesn't have wheels on it. I keep on doing that. Regardless though, how's it go? Oh, I gotta get a new chair that doesn't have wheels on it, seriously. But hi guys, how's it going? The Metroid Trainer here. Welcome back to another unboxing video. Now, keep in mind, it's really warm inside. I have all these lights on it for proper lighting, so it's gonna be a scorcher. But yeah, for today's video, I got some cool Kid Icarus figurines. Now, for those who don't know, of course I'm a Metroid fan, as you can tell by the channel, and for those more eagle-eyed people, yes, a Pokemon fan too. But deep down, Kid Icarus, especially Kid Icarus Uprising, has literally been one of my favorite games of all time. I cannot describe to you how much I love the characters, the story, the art, the gameplay. It's such an amazing game. And I recommend everyone who has a 3DS to play, because it legitimately is the best 3DS game on the console. I've always wanted to get a figurine to show my support for the franchise and all that, but for the most part, I never got around to it. But a friend of mine from Discord actually pinged me about like these little things being on sale, so instantly I bought them. Now they're not opened, of course, because I just barely got them today, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to just record my overall expressions for the first time seeing these in my hands. So, without further ado, let's get these open. I just realized I don't even have a knife or scissors to cut this open with. Ugh. Oof. Now, originally when I bought these, they were actually marked for like around 60 bucks, which I thought was pretty cool, because they're around the same price of a normal new game, and I thought, okay then, instead of buying, I don't know, another Switch game, maybe I can just buy a couple of these and just call it a day, right? Turns out with shipping and handling, it went up 200 bucks each, but at that point I was already committed to buying it, so, oh well then, right? I really hope I open up Pit first, but I kind of want to see Dark Pit first. Ooh, let's see what it is. Of course. Average fluff. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. It feels like a pit. It's a pit! Oh, cool! Oh, cool! It even has like a little mono eye thing. That is legitimately really nice. I don't know how to open these. Now, for the most part, I didn't know what I expected when I bought it, but like it's like Pit, but the mono eye right there, which is a normal common enemy from Kid Icarus, but it even has like a face on it. I can change Pit's face. That's so cool. I know a lot of figures can do that, but I didn't expect this one to. That's really cool. And also, of course, Pit on the side. He looks super plucky as always. Love the character. Love him so much. And some cool poses. Yeah, that is so cool. I legitimately didn't know about the mono eye or like the face. Like I was just buying like the figure itself. I'm already happy with this already. That is so cool. But of course, we gotta open it. Weird detail, but also the box is actually surprisingly soft. It's a cool material. I just wanted to bring that up real quick for those box enthusiasts out there. I know some of you out there exist. Does this say Kid Icarus? I don't know Japanese. I don't know anything about like kanji and stuff like that, but that logo inside right there, is that, I don't even know if it's in focus. I'll probably put a picture of it if it's not. Is that the Kid Icarus logo? It has his wing right there and the little crown that he has. I've just realized I've never seen the logo in Japanese, so I have no idea if this is it or not. Legitimately, it's Pit. It's Pit. The articulation is legitimately nice. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is like the first time I've actually had an actual figure with legitimate articulation, because for the most part, it's either amiibos or like those Fisher-Price Metroid toys, because that's all I have. But the wings flap, he's got his little like face, he can do his little poses. You can like kick. That is so cool. That is legitimately cool. The plastic here is like a cool. It's thin, but it's cool. It's like a robe. It's let's remove his plastic bracelet, of course. Did I break it? Yeah, turns out I didn't break it. It just comes off. Now, of course, it comes off for a reason. You can change up, of course, the face, but also arms for like different poses and weaponry. But yeah, it's legitimately a really good figure. The wings flap, like I mentioned earlier. They can like position themselves like nice amounts. Nice articulation. Nice articulation. What I mean about the plastic, it's like it's thin, but it makes sense because it's a robe. So like it feels natural to have like this rubbery plastic because it can move a bit. So it kind of feels closer to like a robe. It's really good. It's legitimately really cool. The mono eye is actually really cool too. Oop, focus. There you go. The mono eye is pretty good too. Like it's it's just a mono eye. It's not really too much of a complex character, but like the eye moves a bit. Like it's hollow, or it's not hollow, but like it's legitimately an eyeball inside of a plastic covering, so it moves a bit. You can pose it a bit. It looks a little shy. That is so cool. Like I did not expect the mono eye. Focus. That's not gonna focus. Oh, it did. I didn't expect the mono eye to be so cool. This is great. Of course, as mentioned before, it has different arms. There's the face right there. He's one angry boy. He is legitimate. No! Of course, a little plastic clear stuffer for the stands. Different arms, so like when he's holding the bow and arrow and stuff like that. It's a nice amount of cool little customization, I guess. It's really nice. Now the question is, how do I put this together? What is this? Oh, wait, what? Plastic baggies? Is it to like store the stuff? That's not that bad actually. That's so cool. Official Figma, I don't know if it's official Figma, but like Figma bags, I guess. Yeah, if you just need a place to store various parts, you can like label it like Pit's arm or Pit's parts or whatever, Pit's parts. That's really cool, so yeah. And I guess the other plastic stuff is just the other part of the stand? I thought this was the stand. Oh, that's a lot of pieces. I'm losing things. Oh no, don't lose things, Ed. Paid too much money for this. Does the bow... How does the bow... What? What's this part for? Word of warning, I'm already bummed out. Oh, I broke the arrow a bit. I'm bummed out a bit. Gee, oh man, it's a thin plastic. It's much more thinner than I thought it would be. GG now. I gotta find a way to replace it, I guess. Oh man. It's so weird. Look at that. Oof. So yeah, little mono eye gets like a nice little stand right there. I didn't realize it got its own stand. So yeah, it has a little stick up its butt and it just stands there. I don't know how to demonstrate it in midair, but yeah, it's really cool. But the pit thing is actually what I wanted to show off. That is so cool, like the little stand right there. Oh, you can keep it levitated and everything. It's really cool. Of course, even though I broke the arrow, I still have enough of it to actually, make sense of it. It's really cool. Like, legitimately, it's super cool. The Figmas are surprisingly very customizable, as, I don't know if I was going to show it earlier, but there's like a piece of like the bow I didn't think would fit. You just actually take it off to put in the double-ended one. It's really cool. It's legitimately really cool. I guess the only thing I gotta do now is, I guess, change Pit's face, because he can't be looking happy while shooting an arrow. Come on! Oh, Jesus Christ! Ugh! That is legitimately really cool. It's so cool. Look, it's Pit protecting the Palutena. No, not you, Pit. This better Pit. I'm a bit cautious of like trying to bend the joints a bit, because after breaking the bow a bit, I'm a little bit cautious, but maybe once I get a better handle on how these Figmas feel, maybe I can like pose it with different poses. But at the moment, it looks cool. He's like running with like the arrow like pulled out, like he's ready to hit someone. That's so cool. I'm so happy to later on like just try out different poses. This is gonna be really fun. Although now I understand why there's a bag, because like there's a lot of little small pieces. And I don't want to like lose like, you know, an arm or a hand or anything like that. Like that would be a huge bummer. I'm more than likely just gonna just call it Pit's parts and just put these little guys inside there for now. Now let's see the Dark Pit Figma. Ooh, so cool. What are you doing? I'll get you food in a second. I'll get you food right now then. Ooh, even the box is different. Like you can just immediately tell, like the purple black aura. It's a color. Ed, come on, don't be anime stupid. It's freaking Dark Pit. It's P2. It's the freaking cooler pit. Even has a silver bow. It's like of course, like when these companies make these Figmas, they're like super into detail and very specific about like how it's supposed to look because they're really faithful. But like I'm just in shock. Like it's so nice. It's legitimately really nice. The silver. There's no little mono eye thing in here though, is there? I hope it's a Komedo. Like legitimately, that would be the sickest thing ever. Oh, before I open it, I gotta show it the camera. But yeah, it's the P2 box, the Dark Pit. It's, you know, purple instead of like the other color because it's, you know, Dark Pit has a different color vibe to him. I don't know. But why am I over explaining a color? We all know Dark Pit is dark and purple, so yeah. But yeah, you know, similar poses as Pit because they're practically the same character. Looks really good. It has a much more like not angry but just angsty look, which I honestly love a lot. That's one of the reasons why I love Dark Pit so much. He's just so angsty. Oh, is that the freaking snipe beast? He has a fucking snipe beast. Yes, he does. Yes, he has the freaking Dark Pit. So the reason I'm super excited is because, well, Pit has the Dark Pit staff. It's a whole Kid Icarus thing. If you played Kid Icarus, you know what the staff is. There's instructions? Was this in the other box? There's instructions here. There's instructions here on how to pose the characters. I spent like 25 minutes trying to figure out how to do the other one. And there's freaking instructions. You know what? I'll mess with normal Pit later. First, Dark Pit. I'm so dumb sometimes. No, of course, Dark Pit. It's there's not really much you need to explain with this one because it's essentially just Pit. It's just that, you know, it's Dark Pit this time. Of course, it has his unique facial expression. He's just, you know, angsty. He's not happy or plucky like normal Pit, which is really good. Same, you know, plasticky material to make it look all roby-like, which works better. He's much more shinier because of the gold coloring and purple, which is honestly a really great combo for Pit, or Dark Pit, I mean. You know, it's just like the Pit Figma, but Dark Pit, there's not really much you need to explain, right? Of course, you got the silver bow instead of the Palutena bow, which is essentially the same bow with different stats, different colored arrow. I just dropped Dark Pit's face, but you know, same hands. I think the hands are the exact same as normal Pit's. If anything, I think the hands are interchangeable between both of them. In fact, I can probably give Pit like the silver bow and all that. They're just the same parts, just colored slightly different. So that's really cool, actually. I guess I have a spare part now. I can replace the broken Pit bow with the Dark Pit arrow. That's yay. But of course, you know, instead of the mono eye, we got the Dark Pit staff. It's, you know, a staff named after Dark Pit. In the Kid Icarus games, the staffs have different stats in the bows. They're great for sniping, which is why I called it like a sniper rifle, I think, earlier when I was all hyper active and all that, like super excited and amped up because I saw the staff. So yeah, it's really well designed. It's super angular, sharp. It's a mildly flimsy. If it focuses. Don't focus. Focus on this. Focus. But yeah, it's super... It unfocuses immediately. There we go. But yeah, it's super well detailed. It's super angular. It has a little grip thing. It feels like how... It's the bow. It's super sick. Although... to be honest, I would prefer like another enemy type, because the mono eye is pretty cool, honestly. Like, you don't really get too many common enemy figures out there, so if there's a chance to get like a Kamado or something, that would have been cool, but at the same time, you probably won't get any figures of like random Kid Icarus weapons like the Orbitars or arms or claws. So having like a staff instead of a bow and arrow is really cool too. It's really nice. Man, I'm gonna lose these Figma pieces. I didn't even realize that there's more to the freaking oh, now it focuses. There's more to the figure than I thought there was. Just, you know, just extended little grip. I'm gonna probably lose this. I'm gonna be super bummed out, but maybe if I super glue it, it'll all be good, right? Ah, it looks so cool. It's legitimately... I'm gonna lose these. It's so nice too. Just to be able to pose this. I don't want to mess with the arms yet, because I think I need a cleaner place to make sure I don't lose any arms or anything like that. So I'll probably add in the pit staff of him holding on it like later. But as it is right now, like being able to just stand him up and just have him pose like that is so nice. You can have like Pit attacking the mono eye to protect Palutena, and he's just standing there. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. This is legitimately really cool. With the Pit amiibo and the Palutena amiibo, this is gonna be fun. Although I don't have a Dark Pit amiibo because those things are expensive, but I hesitated to buy it the first time, and now I can't find them anymore. Oh well. Wow, Pitu, aren't we the bestest friends? Shut up. Who wants ice cream? Yo, awesome, me! Only if there's mint chip. Damn, dude, even your taste buds are a bit angsty. Don't worry, Pitu, I'm pretty sure they have... Anyways... In all honesty though, these things are legitimately really, really nice. Like, I hear a lot of good things about Figmas and stuff like that, but I am shocked by like how good these look. They legitimately look like the in-game models, just, you know, in real life. From cool little poses, a lot of little customizable, a lot of little customizable, can't even say customization. With so much customization from like the different types of arms you can use, different poses, the different facial expressions, from the little articulation, you can do a lot of cool things with these poses. And there's a little cool things, like little accessories like the mono eye and this pit staff. It's really, really makes things so cool. I'm legitimately excited and happy to own these little figures. If you're a fan of Kid Icarus, honestly, these are a must-have. I do know the price are a bit much though, but honestly, you get what you pay for. For $100, these things are really well made. And I'm just so happy to have these. I legitimately like these so much, and I'm happy if I purchase. These are gonna be so cool. I don't know if I'll be able to do any of those cool stop-motion animations I've seen people do with Figmas, but for sure, I'm gonna have fun like posing these little guys. It's gonna be so cool. I only hope that eventually I can get a Palutena Figma if they ever make one, to, you know, have the, you know, trio all together, and maybe, hopefully, Hades, Brady, Phosphora, you know, all the cool characters. Now kiss. But of course, I want to know what you guys think though. Like, did you know about these Figmas ever existing? Did you enjoy the video? Do you think these are pretty cool? I think they're amazing. Like, I'm legitimately stoked to have these. And yeah, it's really, really cool. If you like these sort of videos with like the Figma stuff, unboxing videos, this is like the third type of video of this style that I've done. Please feel free to tell me, like, I have ideas to, like, you know, review the Metroid figures, the Fisher-Price figures of, like, the Metroid stuff, so maybe if you're interested in stuff like that, maybe I can do another unboxing video. Although, that's gonna be kind of hard since I've already opened up all the Fisher-Price amiibos. Not amiibos, the figures, so I don't know if it's considered an unboxing, but maybe just a normal review where I just, you know, show off the figures, maybe? With that being said, though, I'm the Metroid Trainer. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and stick around for next time, because I'll be seeing you later. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get Dark Pit's freaking staff.